da, 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 da. Okay, got that. I think we're live. I hope. Looks like it's working. What is up, everybody? Are you ready for a collision? I hear Saturday nights are all right for fighting. I don't know if it's different than any other night, but maybe. Excalibur first. You did it, man. Excellent. Excellent Excalibur. Jade, what's up? Homer. What's up? What's up? Zach's in the house too. What's up? What's up? Welcome, everybody. Almost time. We got about 8 minutes. About 8 minutes. Gives us just enough time to actually watch this video. Actually, I want to watch the end of that video we were watching yesterday because it got interrupted and I don't know. I don't think that I retained it very well. So let's check it out. Oh, there's a UFC fight tonight. Interesting. We got Serena Deeb tonight, man. Finally get to see her back in action. She might have been on last week's Collision as well, but I was watching the Rumble, so I didn't get to see her if she was there. But I'll get to see her tonight, unless the card is changed or something. I hope not. Hope it's not subject to change. Let's go here. And here. And here. Yeah, nice. She's been out of action for a long time. She was having a seizure issue. She said she never had it before, but it just manifested out of I don't know what. And so she had to see a bunch of neurologists and stuff to get it taken care of. But she's cleared for action now, so that's awesome. To me, she's the best women's wrestler they got. So that's a definite level up. And if they do get somebody like Sasha Banks or Mercedes Moné or whatever, then she's going to need people to wrestle who are presented in a way that are going to make Mercedes more believable. And I'd say Serena Deeb, they could build Serena Deeb up to be kind of like a boss type of character, very good wrestler, kind of like a Dean Malenko or stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah, she that's why she's been gone for so long, is because she was having seizure issues for like a year. Yeah, she's so good, man. And she takes herself seriously too. Robert Stone, welcome. It's about that time almost. We got about 5 minutes left. What do we got over here? Cut Behaters? Cut Behaters? We're live on YouTube, so I gotta be careful about what we play here. I wanna watch that. Could watch some Ryback. That'll probably make people mad. I wonder where it went. I can't find it right now. I'll just have to look it up. We're gonna be hanging with Maven for a second. Huffman. Maven Huffman. Ringmaster, welcome.
File 100% free with TurboTax Free Edition.
That's loud.
Roughly 37% of taxpayers qualify.
Almost time, guys. We got about 5 minutes left.
See how a turbo.
Little less than 5 minutes, I would say. Fast forward some of this video here. Give us something to look at while we're waiting. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. End of days. Robert Days. Robert Stone, thank you, man. First cheer of the day. So let's fast forward here. I think right around here is where we're gonna have to be at.
Be a video game character, to be an action figure, you're going to get a royalty payment, and this was a very good royalty payment, which I will fill you in on later in this video. They're pretty much buying.
Your thoughts about Cody Rhodes and The Rock last night?
And it's basically
I don't know what they're up
to be used not only in this
I don't know
game,
what's going on. We don't really know yet. So
future. So
I think it's cool to have.
Had my rights. They could use.
I think it's cool to have The Rock involved with Roman around WrestleMania and all that. I think that makes such a spectacle out of it. But other than that, I don't really know what's going to happen. So I'll have to wait and see.
Now, once Jakks Pacific has your
I know a lot of people
rights,
are mad about it, though.
Actually pay you
But,
for
hey, that's every day in wrestling. That's
granted,
nothing
it's not
new.
gonna be as big of a
Oh my
payday as that
goodness.
first one, but
Yo, it's radio.
for every game
Radio,
moving
radio,
forward, you're gonna get a
radio,
little bit of
radio.
something. The Jakks Pacific rights they were
Radio.
paying you for that
Oh my
first
goodness.
go-round
It's radio.
also included action figures, which we'll do on a later video.
Oh
And
yeah.
wrestling at the time went through Jakks Pacific.
Rah, rah,
Oh my gosh,
rah.
I just noticed one of the signs.
Rah,
Signs
rah,
had
rah.
somebody making fun of my eyebrows. Early in my career, wore the black
Radio,
trunks.
thank
I had
you, man.
Pretty much the same look.
Oh my
entire
goodness.
run
35
as
bits.
a babyface.
Thank you
And
so
I
much.
remember one time I asked Jeff Hardy, "You're constantly coming up with new looks. You're constantly
Oh, yeah.
new outfits, new ways of painting your face."
Oh my goodness.
And when I asked him why
I gotta
he
be
did
careful
that,
about this
because
song.
I mean, I figured.
And
Every time he changed his look, every time, that meant a
Oh,
new
yeah.
action figure, a new video game character.
Robert
And what
Stone,
would that
thank you
mean?
for the bits.
In essence, more money.
Thank you very much.
Immediately the light went off in
Hooking
my
it
head.
up.
And you'll notice in my career,
Yeah, people
I went from
jump the
wearing
gun
black
on
to-
a
I
lot
went
of stuff
to
in wrestling,
blue,
so
yellow,
I kind of
red,
adopted a wait and see
fuchsia,
type of thing.
pink. I started going
I feel like it's a better way of doing it. Oh my goodness.
wrist tape combinations as possible. Why? Because I wanted them
Burning
to
it
put
down, too?
more stuff
Radio,
out
thank you again,
so
man.
I could make more money and royalties
The bits.
over time.
Oh my
I
goodness,
thank
6
Jeff for
bits.
that. It was a great idea. It made sense. And
He didn't face
it
the champion at
actually worked.
WrestleMania
It put
13?
more
Oh,
money
I didn't
in
know
my
that.
pocket. Now, let's get to what you really want to know about, the money. How much were we making, and how much did video games
I
add
have,
to our
I have some
royalty
things getting
payments?
delivered. I've
So,
never gotten
my royalty
groceries
payments
delivered, but
were anywhere from, at the
we're
time,
going to be starting the
between
gritty cooking
$2,000
tonight
to,
after
let's say,
Collision.
$7,000 every quarter. This
What
would
I'm
be
making, you have to
determinant
prep it,
of
so
positioning in
we're
the
starting
show.
it tonight, and we'll be
Obviously,
finishing
Rock,
it
Jericho,
later.
Trish Stratus, Stacy Keibler, Undertaker. Obviously, they were higher up in the company, so they were making a ton more. And it would obviously depend on how the video game sold. Was it selling good? Was it flying off the shelves? If so,
Also,
you were
Bret-
making more
Bret
money.
Hart,
For my
Taker
royalty
Face
payments,
said,
video games accounted for roughly 20% of those. So if I made $2,000 in royalties, I might make 400 of that because of the video games. But again,
That's
this
still a
as
lot of
great
money,
as
though.
That was, and it was great, and I
Passive
miss it every
income.
day. That's not why Devon stopped me in my tracks. That's not why he told me to go with the Jakks Pacific guy when he came my way.
Use delivery once in a while when you don't have
That
time to shop.
first scan,
Yeah,
that very first time they take you off when they're in essence
I've never done it
buying
before,
your rights,
but they
that's the
gave
check
me
you
a
want,
deal
and that's the check that
to where it was
I
basically
still
going to
wish I
be
was
less
getting
of a
today. I didn't make 10,000.
less of a hassle and
I didn't make 20,000.
cost less.
They paid me $30,000.
Dang.
That was the royalty payment I got for being scanned into the video game. I saw one of the biggest checks I had ever seen with my name on it. Now that you know
Dang,
how
that's crazy, man. 30 grand to get scanned. 30 grand to get scanned. All right, let's see if Saturday nights are all right. Yep, they are. Saturday nights are all right. It's time. You making something with Wagyu beef? That's Wagyu beef bootleg Wagyu. That's funny. Did you make that up? Panda, welcome. Panda says, E. It's time. Saturday. Saturday. Jeez, man. Pyro looks incredible. Is Julia Hart on tonight? Not in the matches that I've seen, but I don't know how well they actually set you up for knowing how like everything's gonna happen on here on Collision. I know Dynamite sometimes they tell you the whole lineup the day of, so I haven't seen her, but that doesn't mean she's not on. I haven't seen her on the like what's happening today on Collision. Oh, I don't care then. She might be on. It's just it'll probably be a surprise. But this has been her show pretty much. This has been the show she shows up on more often than not. Eddie Kingston's in the house.
They love Eddie Kingston. I got a feeling.
Noob, what's up, man?
Texas here in the Rio Grande Valley are going to make a name for themselves tonight. Garcia, take it away.
Oh my goodness, Goldberg's here. Oh my goodness. Yo, Goldberg, what is Goldberg doing in the collision zone? Radio Berg. Oh, Berg. Radio, thank you.
Hero is something to be, and certainly the Mad King.
What is Goldberg doing here? Thank you for the bits.
How about that t-shirt he was wearing? King of the Bums.
King of the Bums.
A rally cry of sorts, and I'll tell you what, Bryan Keith is looking to put his name on the map of AEW here tonight in this proving ground match. Means he wins. He gets a future
Eddie's
title shot at the Continental
his
Crown Champ.
opponent didn't even get an entrance.
Champion and challenger in this matchup, of course.
They're in a rush tonight.
Don't forget how Eddie Kingston came into AEW, challenging a champion to prove.
All right, the tweet is on, guys.
Here,
Thank you again, Radio.
do the same.
Yeah, Keith, a 13-year veteran, staple of the Texas independent wrestling scene. He is out of Houston, Texas.
Bryan
Texas
Keith.
native, will back down from no one. And the same, of course, can be said for Eddie. So this should be a great opening bout here on Collision.
Nice
Live
going.
here on TNT on this Saturday night.
That Brian Cage.
Already the Let's
Oh
Go
my
Race
goodness.
start with the fans really taking it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's time for Robert and Radio. And Walter is here to sing for the bits of the show. Oh my goodness.
A very unlike Bryan Danielson
Radio, thank you,
moment,
man.
Extending the middle finger to
I don't
Kingston
have
on his way out. I think
this
Bryan
Brian
is feeling the
Keith
pressure
guy.
and is trying to goad Kingston into making a mistake.
100%.
So let's
I
just
think
blank
Bryan
him out.
Danielson was embarrassed by the so-called King of the
E.
Bums.
15 in a row.
Bryan
Panda,
Danielson
nice
put that
stuff.
sign on the chest of Eddie Kingston, calling him a bum. To be honest,
Calling him a bum. I think Eddie will win.
Went for the Hurricane that
We
time,
shall see.
and it was
I
blocked.
think you're right, though.
Yeah, and whether you call it God or fate, it shone a light on Kingston's soul of self-doubt.
Put a prediction on this.
That
Propelled him
shot-
to become the Continental Champion, Kevin.
Yeah, we remember a recent defense against Trent Beretta and a chop across the bridge of the nose that bloodied Beretta. We'll see Bryan Keith, who just got the same one there, if he will be leaking crimson. What a night it's going to be here on Collision, Tony.
Yeah, top to bottom, it is
All
going to
right,
be a
predictions
great
are
night
open,
of
guys. Get your
action.
prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
Hechicero is here, and he'll be taking on Bryan Danielson in what should be a fantastic technical matchup. We'll hear from the one and only Mark Briscoe coming up a little bit later on tonight. Plus, in women's action, Serena Deeb takes on Queen Aminata, who's been very, very good as of late. We'll be talking to Swerve Strickland.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be hearing from him about his big match coming up on Wednesday. Red Velvet will be back in action as well.
Oh, Red Velvet's on tonight.
A big main event. How about this one, Kevin?
Christian Cage and the Patriarchy taking on FTR, Daniel Garcia trios action. FTR, Daniel Garcia, the big win last week, find themselves in the rankings of the trios division.
It properly, Kevin. The greatest TNT champion of all time.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Kevin, that FTR,
Oh,
Daniel
headbutt
Garcia
spots.
won that match. They closed the
Finally
chapter
something
on
good.
the House of
Yeah,
Black
Red
and,
Velvet's gonna be on.
trying to
It
bring
didn't
new
say
chapter
who she's
tonight
fighting or
as the
anything. It
rankings
just said
reports
she's gonna
came
be
out
here.
that we'll be talking about at the end of January, and they are certainly impacting what goes on in our matches here and on Dynamite and on
So
Rampage.
we shall see.
Moving forward, Eddie with a knee to the face.
Yep, certainly no one gets a free lunch here in AEW. You've got to earn your spots, earn your opportunities, and right now,
Earn your
the
spots.
top of the table, AEW World Champion Samoa Joe.
Absolutely, and of course we'll be talking to Swerve Strickland as he and Hangman Adam Page will battle to see who will go to Revolution to take on the world champion Sunday, March 3rd.
Dang, sounds like they got a lot of people on the show tonight.
Battle between champion and challenger here. Neither man giving up the suplex.
Look at this, Manny. Eddie hitting pretty damn hard, and the bounty hunter came
Oh my
right
goodness.
back. Oh, that one stung. Look at this.
Chopping.
Keith firing back. Eddie relentless.
Bryan Keith
Eddie
just
with the
returning
vicious
from a
chops.
tour in Japan. Fought in the same
J-Rock, what's up?
arenas that
Vicious
Kingston
chops
did
from J-Rock.
in his time in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Fans are loving this. You can hear them.
Woo!
Oh, two more
Jeez.
nine-bit chops. Kingston makes it three. They rattled him. That was a great move. Great
Smart move.
Yes, it was.
The ropes.
Bryan
Ooh,
Keith.
big
And
boot
that
to
one
Eddie's
took Eddie
face.
off his feet, as you can see.
Eddie came to the ring with so much hardware.
Just like Kingston.
Yeah, Eddie does
He
have
didn't fall
vicious
off a
chops,
turnip
man.
truck. He's been plying his wares for 12 years in some obscure locations to become the great wrestler that he is today.
That's what you got to do. Get on the road. Make a name for yourself. Learn your
Bryan Keith
craft.
says he's gonna destroy
Become
this
the
guy.
best professional wrestler you can.
Fans
Mr.
continue
Two
to
Firsts.
chant Eddie and Bryan Keith
Bryan Keith.
with a
Two first
reverse
names.
kick. A
One
heel
count.
kick, if you will.
The kick out at one.
One count. Eddie
We got it.
Kingston
We got
rolled
one,
into
guys.
that. Stephon Smith is our referee to begin things. Eddie's in a lot of pain here.
Kingston's stunned. I think one of these strikes must have caught Kingston
Man.
in the jaw.
Yes.
Put a knee right on his face.
He may really have
Eddie
took a
versus
hard one
Gunther
in
and a
the
chop
jaw,
off.
That's what Bryan Keith followed up on.
Man. Talk about destruction.
There's a nerve that runs down through your jaw.
I got spammed all day, blocked 10,000 bots within like 5 hours. Dang, I wonder what's going on with your account.
Called having a glass jaw, I believe, in boxing.
There you go. Oh! Eddie hit hard and then goes down, and the right hand, the right arm, took the brunt
Seems
of
like
that.
a lot
Maybe
of
hit the shoulder that
A lot
time,
of
Nigel.
strange activities happening around your account.
Bounty hunter Bryan Keith
Tell you
is
what,
picking apart Kingston.
the fans believe in Eddie Kingston, but they're starting to believe in Bryan
But I'm glad the
Keith.
other
He's
stuff got
showing
fixed,
he's got
though.
the goods.
Bryan Keith now just smacking Eddie in the head. I don't know what that's about, but he's trying. If he's trying to prove himself, he's proved himself already. Giving Eddie one hell of a fight in our opening bout here
Oh my
live
goodness.
from Edinburgh, Texas.
Right back to the jaw.
1, 2.
Jeez, he's dropping knees all over his head.
Side of his face.
Brian Keith.
Whether it's well-worn
What does he
boots
look
or
like? He looks like
an
somebody.
experienced veteran move like that, going back to that jaw, you could tell Bryan Keith has what it takes. And
Brian
he's
Keith
been
has
in
a
these wars time and
familiar
time
look
again.
to him. Looks like another wrestler, I think.
This is an opportunity on a worldwide stage for Bryan Keith to step out and prove what he can do.
Jeez. Belly-to-belly
Fans in
toss.
Ring of Honor have seen Bryan Keith. He's showing the
Someone
world
from
the regulation.
Japan probably tried
It's our
to
first
hack
match.
you.
We got to take a break, but fans, stay with
Ay,
us
ay,
in
ay.
picture.
Why Japan and why you?
Coming to you here live from Edinburgh, Texas. You look at Bryan Keith.
Who does he look
and
like?
of
He
course,
looks
the
familiar.
Little Crown champion Eddie Kingston, who comes in the most decorated champion we have with three championship belts, representing being the Triple Crown champ. Eddie trying maybe for a half and half there.
In just the first week of the rankings, Eddie Kingston
Oh, Bryan
finds
Keith got to the
himself
ropes. He doesn't want that.
the other male singles champion, Samoa Joe, the world champ, Christian Cage, the TNT champ, Orange Cassidy, the
Let's hope they have
international
everything that I
champ.
ordered.
See what we have coming up later on. Mark
I'm not
Briscoe,
sure if they
Garcia had a
will
profound impact on
replace
what
stuff
happened
if they don't have
a
it,
week ago
but
in that cage match. We see the
it seemed
professor
pretty
once
well
again
set up
spinning
to
in
where
action. And now Eddie's getting
I don't
some
think they're
momentum,
gonna
guys.
be out of anything, but
And the number 1 ranked
I hope they give me everything I ordered because I kind of need each thing. Red Velvet in action, still to come. I wonder who she's gonna fight.
Just puts his head down and kicks
Maybe maybe she'll fight Julia out of nowhere. So my Twitter was logged into some Japanese website. Whoa. And Discord, that might be what it is.
Kawada would be upset with Kingston.
Here goes Kingston, head of steam. A running foot or knee.
Ryan, what's up?
Bryan
Welcome,
right on
welcome.
the jaw.
Little Shinjiro Otani.
You get likes from dating app bots. It's not Discord, but what else would it be then, you know? Because we're all on Twitter, you know, and I didn't get anything like that happening.
Amazing how Kingston
Whenever things like this happen, it's good to do like a
to me, second to none.
what's it called?
I'm not sure I would agree with it. I think certainly
Process of elimination. Like what varies from person to person that could be the reason why this would happen or would have got your information out there.
And what is it, Nigel? What is it, Tony, about
That other app
wanting
I
to chop away on Eddie
revoked.
Kingston, stand toe-to-toe with the man.
I know.
Revoked it. Oh, okay.
One of the greatest chops here.
WB, what's up, man?
There's a sledgehammer blow on the back and
Hope you get everything you ordered. Yeah, I need each individual piece.
Oh, man. A lot of mustard behind that.
Tonight we're gonna be doing some prep after Collision. The main dish that I'm making, we'll be making later.
Tony Schiavone, Kevin Kelly, Nigel McGuinness, and we are ringside with AEW, literally bringing you the action. Eddie gets the foot up to Bryan Keith. The bounty hunter runs in with reckless abandonment, and then a big elbow sitting down.
Oh, I just got a message.
Oh, boy.
Says they had to substitute something.
That leaping headbutt caught him, perhaps in the ear. His equilibrium is shot right now.
Oh,
Early
okay,
in this
hang on.
match, we couldn't see exactly which strike it was, but something caught Kingston in the jaw. And every time Keith wants, he can take the champion down now.
Fans want to remind you before Eddie tries to get back in the ring, we got a doubleheader coming up to Metro Atlanta. Dynamite and Collision, Wednesday, March 6th, Thursday, March 7th, back-to-back nights with the Gas
Oh, I
South
don't want
Arena
that.
in Duluth up in Gwinnett County. Tickets will go on sale this Thursday at 10 a.m. at AEWTIX.com. Do not miss out this doubleheader at the Gas South Arena in Metro Atlanta. Two great nights.
The long legs of Bryan
Oh,
Keith.
no.
Here we go, Nigel.
Come on.
That's not cool. That's impossible.
Perfect landing from the bounty hunter. Very talented and ambitious.
Dang, I was just saying I hope they got everything.
Animated now as he tries to score what would have to be considered an upset.
A running Gamangeri that time, and now 1, 2. Whoa, couldn't reach the legs that time, Nigel. He was trying.
Gave his best effort, but let's take a look back now at some of the action that got him into this predicament. You can see here, perfect
Put something
landing
else.
after the cannonball senton, taking down the Continental Champion.
Eddie down, trying to get back. It's Bryan Keith now back to one knee. Eddie trying to shake the cobwebs out, as you can see.
Maybe I can add it to the order. Let's see.
Feels like this is a career-defining performance by Bryan Keith, guys. I mean, you're on Collision, you're on TNT, you're live, and you just got exploded. Eddie Kingston with the exploder.
Yeah, Keith thought about it for a second. Perhaps he could hear what you were saying. Realized the magnitude of this match. Hold on!
He's gonna try one of his own. How about that?
How about
No,
that?
it didn't work. Keith caught him.
Got him. Here we go.
Oh, Liger bomb. 1, 2, and no, Eddie got him.
Can I add it to the order?
Wow.
Let's see if I can
Eddie
add it.
escaped.
Bryan Keith, second
What they tried to substitute it with is a little crazy.
Eddie Kingston is in trouble. You can see it on his face.
A win for Keith. He's got a guaranteed shot at the championship held by Eddie Kingston. This is a proving ground match.
Fans are chanting for Eddie to get back into this. And And here goes, well, Bryan Keith allowing Eddie to climb up. I don't know if this is a good move or not, to be honest with you. Well,
Where's my stuff at?
wanted an open shot. Eddie.
Oh my goodness. It's Merry Mania.
Oh no! He absorbed the back fist, hit him in. Another one.
Oh my goodness.
1, 2, no.
Side suplex leads to the near
Dang,
fall.
Bryan Keith is just out here showing out.
What a matchup we've got here, and we're just getting started tonight.
Incredible.
Mary, thank you so much. I'm trying to get this order figured out right now, so sorry if I'm not doing this.
Flying back, and the fans start the chant.
Nah, they can't edit it. Dang it, man. That sucks.
This is your chance.
Oh well.
Young man, rumble.
Mary, thank you for the bits. Oh my goodness. 100 bits. It's Merry Mania. The MKO.
Machine gun chops from
Ay, ay, ay. Draco, welcome. Yeah, this is a heck of a match. This Bryan Keith guy's pretty good. I don't know if he's this good though. This is the guy that just beat everybody. This is the guy who just beat everybody in that Continental Classic. Eddie Kingston just ran through an entire tournament that had every member of the Blackpool Combat Club except for Wheeler Yuta. It had Swerve Strickland, Jay White. Basically, they just said that Eddie Kingston's like the best wrestler. I don't think that Bryan Keith should be fighting him for this long.
Kingston's moving his jaw to the side.
Yeah, Kingston's good, man, but it's just they do this a lot. Chop suey. That's what's happening.
Is this the night that Bryan
Yeah,
Keith
Gunther. I think Gunther would have chopped this dude down by now.
We saw Bryan Keith wrestle in that tournament.
Uh-oh, is he bleeding? Uh-oh.
Television title. What a night he had. And right now he is rising to the occasion here in the opening bout. And he slaps Eddie from
Slaps.
one side
Oh
of
my
the
goodness.
Oh, there it is.
He's out.
He hit him with it.
1, 2, 3.
There you go. All right, Eddie wins.
The New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight Champion, the Ring of Honor World Champion, and the AEW Continental Crown Champion, Eddie Kingston.
Man, he had a heck of a bout against this guy. Apparently this guy is the best now. Goki, welcome. Apparently Bryan Keith is world champion material now. Yo, the world is cold. Better bundle up. Yeah, 18 minutes it took the best wrestler they got. It's like they tell you two different stories so often in this company. It's hard for me to get completely invested in these performances because like everybody is Superman. Who wants to watch a 2-hour show where everyone is Superman? Like Superman's fun because there's other characters besides Superman. If everybody was Superman, it'd be like, all right, cool. Wow, Superman just fought Superman. What's next? Superman fights Superman again. Oh, what's next? Oh, Superman versus Superman. What? Yeah, and then after that is Superwoman, Supergirl versus Supergirl. Cool. Make sure to get super invested.
Finally, you're over. Go talk to Bounty Hunter.
All right,
I can't type.
get up here. Bryan Keith, Texas native.
Prediction is paid out.
Absolutely. Hell of a match, my friend.
Yeah, it was
We
a
got
heck
some
of a
great
match.
News.
Oh, he got a contract?
Only in Texas can we announce this, and everybody ready? Starting tonight, Bryan Keith is all elite.
Aha. Okay, well that makes a little bit of sense.
Wow. The bounty hunter
There we go. Okay.
is part of the
It makes a
family.
little bit more sense now.
Oh, and he's going to be a problem for so many on the roster of AEW. All of the years of hard work have paid off.
It's like what I was saying last night with the Tiffany Stratton thing. You gotta make him look good if you're gonna sign him up.
Oh, come on.
That is cool. Noob, by the way, Noob, what's up? Welcome.
His match with Hechicero was scheduled
Kill the
for number 2 on the card
rabbit.
tonight, but
From one Bryan to another. Kill the rabbit. Uh-oh. Face to face with Eddie Kingston. Bryan Keith's still in the ring. Having a Bryan convention. Don't go face Keith Lee. Both of them. It's great they hired him, yeah. I think this is his hometown. He's going to get smashed right now, isn't he?
Spoken very highly, and oh, there is the opponent for Bryan Danielson tonight. One of the greatest technical wrestlers in the world today. Hechicero is going to...
Up next. It's a smooth flow right here. I like that. I like the way they ended that match. Everything that happened after the match ended was really good to me. Match itself kind of took its time, but now I see why. They said it was a proving ground match though, so that kind of gives it away ahead of time if you think about it. 'Cause how would he be wrestling for this title if he doesn't work here? How would he gain a #1 contendership? He got his eye back. It's a miracle. Modern science, man. Modern science. It's commercial break time. So it's going to be Bryan Danielson versus this Hechicero guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I haven't heard anybody say it. Na 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 na. Dang, man, I wish they would have had that one last ingredient. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. And they wouldn't let me add it to the order. They were like, take our substitution or nothing. And their substitution was like $6 more expensive than what I got. I'm like, nah, I'm not paying an extra $6 for that. That was a class act by everyone involved to welcome to AEW. Yeah, that was good. And now he's gonna have a highlight, you know, a career highlight right there. The night he got signed, he had a great match with Eddie Kingston, and on top of that, Bryan Danielson came out and congratulated him. J.O., what's up, J.O.? Why are people mad about what happened last night? Because it's wrestling, and people are always mad about something in wrestling. It's like if people have nothing to be mad at, they'll start making stuff up to be mad at. I don't want The Rock at WrestleMania. Like, think about how ridiculous that sounds. Like the way people get upset about stuff now is just like, whatever, dude. You're mad that The Rock is gonna wrestle at WrestleMania or whatever. It's not even confirmed yet either. They haven't even told us what the plans are yet. All they did was just stare each other down and go off the air. Think about that. Think about that complaint that people are having. I don't want to see The Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania. Like, what? What a funny complaint to have. But for the last couple of years, it's been like, oh, I hope The Rock will be at WrestleMania. That's why people are mad. Some people probably have a genuine issue with it because they just really wanted Cody to finish the story. They're in some sort of weird hurry for Cody to finish the story. But it's like, I said it, I was talking about it last night. It's like, do you want it done right or do you just want it done? Like, maybe there's more to it. Maybe we don't know the whole story yet. We'll just have to see how it turns out. But there's some people who don't have the patience, and there's some people, like I said, who just want to be upset. There's some people who are probably genuinely upset about the way that it's built, but to those people, I'd say maybe wait and see. A lot of the whole bloodline stuff has been things that we couldn't have seen coming when it first started.
That's who that was. It was Volador. Thought it was Daddy Magic. Oh man, you know what tonight reminded me of? One really bad night in Laredo, Texas, where I spent in the drunk tank. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I love that town.
Huh.
CMLL.
So I guess that's the end of AEW working with AAA, because they CMLL and AAA they don't allow other people to work for other company. They're not down with that. They got like a real deep blood feud between those two companies.
We have respect.
Gotta let it cook, exactly, man.
The sport of professional wrestling. A deep,
especially less than 24 hours after whatever just happened last night happened. It's like, man, you gotta at least let the flavors marinate a bit, then figure it out.
Not to show respect.
Yeah, people do get injured and things do change. You gotta think on your feet.
Mexico, to the heritage of Lucha Libre. But dude, you came into my house and talked some got into my face. I'm not even that mad about it, to be honest with you. You know, these things happen. But that behavior
that behavior
be paid for.
Principal Moxley.
This is like that show on that other channel. Easy, lazy American wrestlers. Nah, man. This is all elite wrestling. And the Blackpool Combat Club is the elite of the elite. Tonight you showed up in our backyard. You better hope and pray that we never show up in yours.
Nice promo. Moxley's good on the mic. Yeah, Dean Moxley.
That all went down, and that leads to this. Let's go.
Let's see what this guy's name is pronounced like.
And his opponent
He's got a fire.
to the ring from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 207 pounds, representing the CML.
Say his name. You're gonna get me copyrighted. Hechicero, yeah. Oh, he's got flames. He's got a cool entrance. Oh, this guy's way more stacked than I thought he was. It's pretty boof. He's got a fireball. He ate that the fire flower from Mario. Man, they put a lot of pyro for this guy. Is Hechicero Spanish for like Flame Lord or something? Let's put Hachiman? No, that doesn't look like him. I guess I'll just put Kalisto. It's the closest I have, and I'll remember who it is. He mentioned the other channel. Yeah, he called them lazy wrestlers. Let's go. All right. Let's see who you guys think is going to win this one.
Pure wrestlers, however you want to say it, technical expertise.
I might start putting the minutes instead of the prediction, because a lot of these are just like super predictable outcomes, and I don't think that's going to be very fun for people. So let's do this. How long will the match be? It started at 29.
High praise, and that's a high bar.
Yeah, pretty bold statement here from Nigel McGuinness.
And it's not unlike the international reputation that Zack Sabre Jr. has, where, you know, British trained.
Okay, so this is between, let's put 4 to 6 minutes.
When you see him, though, you go, wow, what an incredible wrestler.
Look at that, a beautiful escape from the wrist lock. Yes, the brains, the intelligence.
6:01.
Before this match gets
I guess anything past 6:01 to, let's put 10.
AEW Tag Team Championship starts and Big Bill against Sting and Darby Allin.
Let's put 10.
Chris Jericho will take on Konosuke Takeshita.
01.
Worthless Don Callis at his side, and Tony Khan will have a
And
gigantic announcement as well.
Both men looking for leg locks in the center of the ring.
I'll put a minute on the prediction. There we go. All right, prediction is open, guys. It's been 1 minute so far.
So who's going to get the advantage here?
Is this another signing? Well, they announced him as one of the CMLL superstars, so I don't think so.
Look at that. Look at this.
They're having a feud right now with CMLL. The CMLL invaded on Dynamite.
Hold on. Got caught again.
An incredible counter move that time by Hechicero. And
Get your prediction in now, guys, because it only has about 20 seconds left of the prediction.
1, 2. We're seeing some amazing moves and counter moves. Look at this. Double leg pickup.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Bryan Danielson phoning it again.
Doing what?
SOS, same old. You know what I'm talking about.
It works, man. Use it.
Place goes nuts when you first hear The Rock's music. They love to make WrestleMania a spectacle. Everyone knows The Rock is a draw. Him to go against his family makes it even more must-see. I agree.
And Hechicero crunching his way out of it.
Oh, look at this. A great escape.
It was a great escape by Hechicero.
That was a great escape. Uh-oh, he's going to hit him with it.
Oh, come on now.
Fantastic. Truly, his name
Zach, you picked Danielson to win? Yeah, I think that's probably pretty safe.
We just saw this move.
Brilliant, it's fantastic.
TNA, TNA. I haven't been able to watch any TNA since their last pay-per-view, Hard to Kill. That was a pretty good pay-per-view.
Victory on Rampage.
Nope, he's in the ropes as
he used the leg Nelson did Hechicero on Christopher
He's
Daniels.
like, what happened?
Picking up a very impressive victory last night.
And a great veteran like Daniels had no answer.
Bryan Danielson there, having to use the ropes. Had to use the ropes to get out of the hold. Bryan is stunned.
Yeah, you can see it on his face. He is stunned.
I told you, Hechicero is one of the greatest technical wrestlers in the world today. Not a defenseless clam.
Okay, so
he's got a pretty cool mask.
Moxley
This
found
Hechicero
out
guy.
Wednesday that the stars from CMLL are not to be trifled with, and big victory last night for them on Rampage. And here, Hechicero one-on-one is out wrestling the best technical wrestler in the world by many people's standards.
Hey, thank you to everybody who's liked the tweet or retweeted the tweet, or both.
Here with each and every move by both men here. And I've just been told here, fans, that the cold-hearted, handsome devil himself, Hook, has just arrived to the arena. And he is asked for a match.
Bringing The Rock in was a big middle finger to the fans. Not paying off the Cody Rhodes story.
And Tony Khan says yes, he will put him in a match here tonight on Collision.
Like I said, there's people mad about a lot of things to do with wrestling a lot of the time. Hey, it looks cool. It looks like a stronger than average luchador.
A great wrestler is to come back and find answers to solve the puzzle mid-match.
Well, wait a second, it's Hechicero now. Oh, beautiful!
I've never seen that in my life.
Guillotine leg drop.
A guillotine leg drop. I thought it was going to be a Tierras at first, but it ended up being a guillotine leg drop. And yes, the mad scientist comes up with something else.
Oh.
Rolls him up.
Look at this.
Oh, goodness.
Into a rear naked choke.
Doesn't have the arm on.
Nice
yet.
move.
He's just controlling him. You can see the arms inside. But Bryan Danielson realizes
This
how
is the
close
Star-Lord
he is to the
match.
choke.
Yeah, I don't think the CMLL wrestlers get much coverage in English media. So I could definitely understand people not knowing who he is.
We continue here. Bryan Danielson is absolutely stunned.
Probably not the most profitable thing to cover in wrestling news and stuff like that. At least in America. And you know how it is. Those people want clicks. They want clicks and ad revenue. All the people covering wrestling news and such. What's up, Jerry? Welcome.
Got a running start on that one.
Uno mas.
Hechicero is feeling it.
In fact, very few do, hence why they had backlash. Oh, Swerve? We're going to hear from Swerve tonight.
Was I right or was I right, Tony?
All right, so it's been 6 minutes already. So option 2 is now the one that could be, or option 3. So if you chose one, sorry.
Strikes as well.
He's been part. Hechicero has been part
Option
of the
2 is
trio.
between 6 minutes and 1 second and 10 minutes. So anywhere from 6:01 to 10. And so that would mean that by 39 past the hour, that one will expire, and then that'll mean number 3 wins by default.
Somebody who could play every note of music that there is. He's a wrestler.
He's not a pirate anymore. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Straight punches right to the jaw.
He got his eye back. Yeah, Cody doesn't need to win it. He doesn't need to win it at all. It depends on what he considers finishing his story is, you know?
A discus Larry at that time. Brandon Martinez checking with Bryan Danielson, who can barely hold himself up.
People are getting mad for Cody, but they don't even know what finishing his story even means. It's like people are getting mad for him, but they don't even know what he's up to. How are you going to get mad for somebody when they're not mad? 1, they're not mad, and 2, you don't even know what they're up to. Some wrestling fans are really funny, man.
Referee checks with Danielson again. Hechicero feeling it one more time. He is in control of this match.
Dragon screw leg whip.
Listen ever, he'll do another one.
Yeah, this Hechicero guy is pretty good, man. I like his style.
From a standing position.
I think it's more about the belt championship than beating Roman. Yeah, maybe. But the way he was talking about it last night, it sounded like it's more of a vendetta against Roman. Remember he said he wants to take everything from Roman? That doesn't sound like it's about the belt. That sounds like it's personal.
Listen, Bryan Danielson, known as the greatest.
But who knows? That might just be a chapter in the story. It doesn't mean that that's the story.
Yes, he is.
That's what I'm saying about it. It's like people are upset, but they don't even know what the story is.
Every fighter can have an off night. We've seen it with every great.
Cody versus Seth at Mania is part of the story. He's going to win the World Heavyweight title. Boom. Priest cashes in and strips his title dreams away. It's like what happens to his daddy. Oh, that's a good point. Huh. That's a good point. I didn't even think about it like that. That would be poetic. That also makes sense of why Damian hasn't cashed in yet. If that's the story, that'd be great.
Wait a minute, come on.
I'm down with that. And watch, when it is that, all the people who are down voting that Rock Roman segment are going to be screaming from the rafters about how epic it was. So that's why sometimes you just got to wait, man. Especially when you don't even know what's going on. Up, it's been 10 minutes. So the option 3 wins automatically. Oh, he got caught. What is this? Man, he's got him just cracking and snapping. Danielson was able to kick out of that somehow.
Incredible. Not only did he move out of the
SummerSlam's been kind of a third fiddle for Mania, yeah. The world title fits Cody more than the WWE title, Seth said, yeah.
Danielson now will use the ropes. Now Hechicero got him.
Ooh, choking him on the top rope.
He did this last night to Daniels. Christopher Daniels on Rampage, which led to the pin. Watch this now, going for broke. Hold on to your hats, boys.
Jeez, man. He got some height over the top rope and took out Danielson on the outside. Yeah, that was a cool kick out. He was all wrapped up.
Barrel-chested and then some.
Just watch here. All that weight up and just knocking Dragon to the floor.
He also grabbed the top rope, got extra spring. Get Hechicero coming over the top.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen a drubbing like this in a long time.
Hechicero may be on the verge of winning this matchup.
Yeah, and Damian will get a lot off of that too. If that's what Damian does, if he takes the title off of Cody at Mania, that'll get Damian just extremely hated. It's an upgrade, man. I'm down with that. That's a good idea.
And he's got the lapel lock on.
Center of the ring, center of the ring.
What a bit of luck for Bryan Danielson.
You make your own luck in this business, Nigel. You know that.
This was scored on points.
Danielson's got him with a
Exactly.
lapel lock.
It's not.
Oh, he's out of there.
Comes up with the leg.
A great counter. Yes, as you said, Nigel.
Hechicero, dude, is being pretty impressive here.
Twisting over.
Whoa, look at this.
This is a Skyday move here.
We talked about the Yave style submission wrestling. We have seen a match.
Jeez, he is cracking Danielson up. He's turning Danielson into a pretzel.
Like a well call.
And this came right
Rock versus Roman is a big match.
I mean, he just got
Yeah,
right out of it.
that's what I was talking about.
Blood in the
Like,
mouth of Bryan Danielson.
people aren't thinking about, the people who are upset about it aren't listening to themselves. You're upset that you're going to get Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania. It's like basically the biggest match that could possibly even be fantasy booked at this moment. What would be bigger than that? Sting versus The Undertaker? Like, you couldn't book a better match, a bigger WrestleMania match than that. Even if you had like, if you had every wrestler in the world right now, I bet you couldn't come up with a bigger box office match than The Rock versus Roman right now.
Trademark kicks. Back leg front kicks.
Oh my goodness.
Danielson finding it smart, and Hechicero's in trouble.
Chop him up.
Dangling. Look at this. Look at the head of Hechicero.
And Roman will pass another record in those. Yeah. He'll pass Hulk Hogan, right?
Yes, he was. Picks up Danielson.
Okada versus Nakamura. That's not a bigger box office match than Roman versus The Rock. The Rock's the biggest person in all of entertainment.
Holy Moses.
Now, a move like that, of course, will take a lot out of Bryan Danielson, but the execution of that might...
It would be cool, and a lot of people would like to see it. I'm not saying it would be a bad match, but I'm saying a bigger match than Rock versus Roman now.
You see now Hechicero holding that left knee. Danielson trying to regain his
I'll definitely sell some
composure
tickets,
here.
though.
Look at the face of Danielson.
And if they do what I was talking about last night, where they
See the fans right behind.
they pull out enough of all the stuff in the stadium to where they could fit like 70,000 people in there, they could actually get up to maybe 70-something thousand and beat All In. That would be crazy. Rock versus Roman main events night 2 of WrestleMania, and they beat All In. They get the most people in the building of any wrestling show that actually like sold tickets. That would be crazy icing on the cake right there. I could hear Tony Khan tweeting already about it. Oh, you got him. Yeah, that was over 10 minutes. Danielson wins. That Hechicero guy really got a good platform there. Makes me want to know more about this guy. All right, so 10:01 and up wins. Let's see who won that. I'd like to find out who had number 3. Was it Robert Stone? I think it was Robert Stone.
Well, this is unfortunate.
Kill the rabbit.
Bryan shook hands with Yuji Nagata after
Yeah, that was a good match. I like that match a lot more than the first match because this guy is just an unknown. Claudio's here to save him. I already said my name is Claudio. Or his name is Claudio. I already said his name is Claudio. And when I hear this on the radio, I want to turn it way, way down low and leave it there forever. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, exactly, you know? And it's not like The Rock is getting any younger either. Do it while it's still looking impressive. He might not have the cardio, but you cannot deny the dude. He looks like a just an absolute monster.
A huge win
In a great way.
in that cage match.
A credible threat to Roman no matter what. But if you wait another year and then another year, like, you're not even going to be able to do it, man. It's going to look just way outside the realm of believability.
I never thought that'd be a thing, but now people are calling us DGFTR.
Nah, Tony Khan backed that. He backed that back. He walked that back.
I don't care what you call us.
And his like biggest new signee even said that he regrets getting that autograph, that tattoo, because it's not the real number. So if your biggest star says the number was not real, then it's over with. There's no 81,000. They're not going to be touting that ever again. They're going to tout the real number, and that's it.
With the patriarchy. And Lexi, I don't know if you know this or not, but the rankings are back. The big rankings are back. And in FTR, we didn't make the
like
tag
in
team
the
rankings.
arena
That's okay,
number.
it's chock full of talent. But the rankings we did make.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to beat Bruno Sammartino's record.
With the patriarchy, but we are starting a new chapter with the trios titles, and unfortunately, Christian, you and your sons, it goes through you tonight. Top guys, out.
Hey, it's the hook symbol.
All right, as we said,
the hook signal.
He arrived in the building. He said he'll fight anyone. He'll fight two men. It looks like we've got a 1-on-2. Let's go to Dacia.
It's a 1-on-2. Well, Tony Khan must think that he really needs to like build this guy up after the match he had with after the loss he had against Samoa Joe, and it's like, dude, you don't have to do all this. Remember, he was Samoa Joe beat him, and then Samoa Joe came out 3 days after he beat him or something on Dynamite, and he's like, yeah, so if anybody tries to step to me, I'm gonna do the same thing I did to Hook. I'm gonna take care of him. And then Hook comes out 1 second later. It's like, oh, so if anybody steps to you, they're gonna be just fine, and they're gonna be in your face 3 days later. Like, what are you even saying? So Tony Khan messed that up, and now he's messing up again because he's giving this guy he's gonna beat two people at the same time. It's like, it doesn't have to be all this, man. He lost against one of the most credible wrestlers of the last 2 decades, and he's a dominant world champion. You don't need to rebuild anybody after that. It's just like a good game. See you next time.
The Outrunners.
Is in love.
Is he wearing a D12 shirt? Yeah. Yeah, he's been doing that recently. Let's go, Hook. He's going against Truth Magnum and Turbo Floyd, my favorite tag team. It's not really my favorite, but they're super cool. The Outrunners. It's a 2-on-1 match. I like the look of these guys too. Their look, everything about them just fits. Their names, their look, their wrestling style.
Unperturbed, unafraid of anyone.
I would put a prediction on this, but I think we pretty much know what's about to happen here. Yeah, the Outrunners. I love them. J-Rock, you like them too, right?
Old school and extroverted, but very capable.
I'll be entertained with this match. Heck yeah, man. I think it's going to be entertaining, but it's just... You can tell there's like this weird thinking that Hook needs to be rebuilt after that loss and going into overdrive. Yeah, they look like a throwback.
Look at this. Look how he gets so much force behind those blows, does Hook.
Hook's dressed like a boxer, and he certainly throws punches like one.
Yeah, he's...
Man, the eyes of the wrestling world were opened wide.
It's a good choice of opponents. If you're going to do this match, this is a good choice. Remind you of Zicky Dice? Yeah, I can see that.
Heart and guts and talent from Hook.
Double team here from the Outrunners. They get Hook down. Hook looks like he's in trouble here now. He's back. Oh, no.
You don't even know me. Uh-oh.
He shook it off and rises right up out of the dead. Refusing to
They're like, hey, wait. He's standing up.
So many great attributes to be a great wrestler and an athlete.
Them and FTR would have a good match, yeah.
Just to suck up the pain and come back
Jeez.
again.
Well, that looked a little strange.
Fighting, but he's fighting.
Incredible offense.
It looks okay. Looks like he came down a little weird on that first suplex there.
Make up the difference. He doesn't have the mass, of course.
Here it comes.
Whoa. You know where he got that technique from? The world knows that.
Oh,
Look at the blows. Second generation star Hook.
Oh, God.
He just throws Floyd right over top his head. Floyd goes on the outside.
I wonder why they don't make Taz Hook's manager. Oh, he's done. That's over with. Hit him with the red room or whatever. That's done. That match was just about perfect the way it went. I hope nobody got hurt though. Some of that looked a little bit sloppy on the way down, but there's a fine line between sloppy and like feisty, and maybe that's what they were going for here. But I like that. I like that match. I'm glad they got in and out. There was like, okay, cool. This is what we're doing. We get a little offense. Hook's looking good. See you later. We're gonna hear from Mark Briscoe tonight. Nice. Nepo kid? Who's Nepo kid? Oh, nepotism. I think he's good. I don't know if he's 29 or 30 and too good, but I think he's coming along, but it's not as fast as but it's not as noticeable. His improvement isn't as noticeable as someone like Julia Hart, or even like what we were seeing from Brian Pillman Jr. and such. Notice some what do you call it? Like tangible upgrades to them each time you see them. They just get better and better. He's kind of, I don't know. But I don't know if he does independent wrestling or anything like that, or if all 32 of his matches have been right here on TV. If all 32 matches he's ever wrestled have been on TV, then yeah, he's pretty dang good. Braun Breaker would destroy Hook. Oh yeah, that's absolute. Nothing in my wrestling. Look at Dominic Mysterio. I think Hook is better than him. Dominic Mysterio, yeah, for sure. That's another person that you could see like tangible upgrades happening every single time you see him. He gets better in the ring. He gets better on the mic. He gets better with his facial expressions. He gets better at just like deriving the ire of the crowd and reacting to it like it's really bugging him and stuff. He just gets better and better. But he also, I think he wrestled the most matches out of any wrestler last year. I think he had something like 150 matches or something. He basically wrestled every other day, I think. Mathematically, I mean, it wasn't like on the schedule he wrestles every other day, but he wrestled more than any other wrestler last year, I think. Tom and Nick. Dominating. Oh, Dominic. Dominic is a good bad guy. Yeah, he is. Most booed man in the industry right now. Yeah, he's definitely most improved. It was cool that Roll Ruka, she got the Rookie of the Year award. The criteria for it was kind of crazy though. It had to be your legitimate first year in wrestling and stuff, so she impressed people like crazy. For someone from NXT who wrestled maybe half a year to win the Rookie of the Year award in the Pro Wrestling Illustrated, you have to really be a standout. Because you know that audience, the Dave Meltzer audience, is probably not that into NXT. So you really got to stand out. And she only had like half a year before she got injured or whatever. Just an incredible win, I thought. And you know, we loved her. I was always shouting her out. Here we go. What's he gonna be up to? Let's tell some stories, man. We had a good hour of wrestling. Let's tell some stories now, man. Start building up some stuff to look forward to. He's also getting smarter if he doesn't want to get beat up. He lets JD, he lets JD get tenderized. Man, JD McDonough is one of those just incredible, like he'll make you look good. He'll make you look like $1 million, and he'll make you look like you're super strong, and that you put some major damage on him. You need good bump people like that. People like Dolph Ziggler. People like Shawn Michaels.
Go. You told FTR they need to help. And
Let's
Daniel
go.
Garcia, you would be there,
Roll
and you
Ruka.
were
Ruh-roh.
there for
Yep.
them, my man.
I can't wait for her to come back. That's what I told him, Tony.
I think me and you can agree on one thing.
Yeah, we're about to find out, Zach.
Damn good to be here in Texas tonight.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. This is very, very special for me because you see, as a young man, as a child, I spent my Saturday nights with my big brother watching the TV. There was a man named Tony Schiavone on the wrestling. He would have the microphone and he would talk to some of the best to ever talk. I'm talking the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby.
Dusty Rhodes, baby. Talking about him on all the channels.
I'm talking the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, baby.
Woo, energy drink.
So this is quite special for me in Texas. I think we can all agree that it feels damn good here tonight to be up in here with Tony Schiavone.
Uh-oh. Is Tony gonna get jumped? Uh-oh. They're putting a little bit too much focus on Tony right now. Is he about to get jumped? He's gonna be part of the storyline? Simmer down, simmer down.
Serious, though. Last week,
Watched Scooby-Doo a WWE mystery earlier today. Oh, cool.
Brothers FTR, my good friend Danny Garcia. That's what we do.
I enjoyed the Pokemon card unboxing. Oh, Goki, thank you for watching that, man. I was surprised when that tweet popped up. I'm like, oh, man, that's cool.
I wasn't 5 steps onto that stage, and I was getting back jumped by the House of Black. They stomped my head, they picked me up, and threw me off that stage like a sack of taters and left me for dead. But fast forward to the end of the episode, Tony Schiavone.
I like doing unboxings.
It was Mark Briscoe, Danny Garcia.
I'm so lucky I get to do them so often.
With our hands held high while the House of Black
Radio hooks it up.
back to the locker room licking their wounds.
Can you use Tony like this more? Tony's history like this.
That's how we do, damn it. You knocked us down, we gonna get back up. You see, this has been the most
Had AJ Lee in it? How long ago did they make that, though?
After 20 years of being one half of the baddest tag team on the planet. Them boys, baby, come on!
I was laughing at your reactions.
Being one half of the baddest tag team on the planet, now all of a sudden I'm flying solo. And everything didn't go exactly my way, but that's all right, damn it.
Yeah, sack of
what I
taters.
said? You knock me down, I'm going to get up. You shoot me, you better kill me, damn it. We fight till we can't fight no more, and then we fight some more. That's what...
Uh-oh, lights went out.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Wow, Mark, that's beautiful. That's really emotional, very touching. Hey, Mark, you like magic tricks? See, I love magic tricks. I specifically like the one where the magician makes people disappear. Because that's what we intend to do to you and everything that you just spoke about. We are going to
eradicate. How did I know he was going to say that?
History of professional wrestling. And it will happen just like this.
Tony Schiavone got out of the ring. He's like, oh, I know how this goes.
It's that easy. We're already in your head.
Already in your
Nine
head.
games from the House of Black. Mark Briscoe's already mentally troubled.
Yeah. Well, wait a second now. How about this? How about Adam Copeland and his Coke Open? Let's take a look.
I started this Cope Open to prove to Christian Cage what I've always told him.
I can't say that I loved it, but at least it was some story, you know? It wasn't just another match right away. Gotta tell his story. Yeah, he does. Said it should be here in about 15 minutes. That would be cool. There's Julia. Oh yeah, Julia was there in the darkness with them, but she didn't really do anything.
Minoru Suzuki, two grisly, gnarled, evil bastards beat the hell out of each other.
It's Adam Edgeland. It's the God of War. I can't believe you said whack you beef. Whack you beef. It's the knockoff Wagyu. Whack you.
Adam Copeland has worked his way up to number 3 contender in the men's series. And next week we will hear from the Rated R superstar Adam Copeland live in Vegas.
He'll be in Vegas.
On Collision.
Make sure to have my lawyer on speed dial.
You better
Deep
be
dojo. Here comes Serena.
Young man.
Well, we know that's not gonna.
Let's go. Man, it's been so long. There she is. She's got her flag. Wave the flag. Hope no pyro goes off. Oh, there's pyro. Okay. Well, at least she didn't have the flag up when the pyro went off. Serena Deeb. She's here. I like the look of her color scheme. That black and blue and white. Deeb's dojo. Give him the flag. She gave the flag to a fan in the front row. Let's go.
It's a great way to approach life, I can tell you that.
Tony Robbins certainly thinks so.
Uh-oh. Queen Aminata.
She's got quite a challenge, but this next young lady has been so successful, so impressive.
Yeah, Queen Aminata's been just surprising the heck out of people, I can tell. I actually don't have her. She had that really, she looked better in the match than that Mariah May girl. She fought her first match. You pick a Deeb to win, yeah, I think that's pretty much, you've been on point. The outcomes have been pretty predictable, though.
Queen Aminata was.
But how we get there has been pretty entertaining.
Where she is now, stepping in against the great veteran.
I ordered some food from Walmart today. I got myself 5 Monterey Red, a hot beef burritos. Ooh, nice. Yo, 58 cents a piece? That's awesome. Okay, I have Queen Charmel.
So impressive, and she's going to have to be at her
Put Queen Charmel.
Because Serena Deeb, I mean, she put the women's division on notice in her match that she had a week ago.
Oh, shucky ducky, quack quack.
Professor of pro wrestling. She's been called a technical tyrant. Used to have
a technical tyrant.
Wrestling. Now she's got a PhD.
Okay, let's do another. How long will this be? This started at 03.
Return of Serena Deeb, the additions.
There's only a minute on the prediction, guys, so make sure you get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count.
The division gets deeper. Absolutely. Competition growing. How about the top contenders? Whoa. Timeless Tony Storm,
I like it. Oh, yeah, baby.
Gianna Purrazzo, Thunder Rosa, Hikaru Shida, Sky Blue, Mariah May. That's your top 5.
Takedown.
Top 5 rankings on our first rankings of the brand new year. And look at this.
Dang.
Serena
Stretch her out.
Aminata's
getting a red velvet? Not yet. Not yet, Panda. We saw Julia Hart, but she was just hanging out with the House of Black on the screen. on the Titantron. They were in a dark, spooky room, and she was just standing there.
I was just about to say that Serena Deeb is almost showing up Queen Aminata at this point as much as Hechicero showed up Bryan Danielson.
Would you please?
I don't know if she even said anything.
Bryan in the back now. He's in a production truck, isn't he? Weeping.
I would imagine that Bryan Danielson is breathing a sigh of relief.
Yes,
he got the victory.
They got lucky. A fluke for Bryan Danielson, certainly.
I'm sure Hechicero realizes, man, he had one of the best wrestlers in the world on the ropes. Could have won, should have won.
Yeah, Hechicero was very impressive tonight. Interesting.
Leg pick that time.
Dang, putting a single leg crab on Aminata. No, you gotta get out of there. Yeah, you don't want that. Come on, Julia. I know she was here, but she didn't.
Aminata's matches is that she seems to learn.
She didn't really do anything.
Challenge that she faces. Great effort.
Yeah, it's like she hasn't missed a step.
Oh, wow.
I expected a bit of ring rust on Serena, but she's looking like she's been around. Did I listen to Montez's album? No, I didn't know Montez had an album.
Will continue and picture, stay right where you are.
Montez makes music.
I'm going to say the Queen, her leg strength is phenomenal, and that's what Serena Deeb's been trying to work on, Nigel. Working on that, and you can see that Queen
That's what it's called. Take any guess.
I think some of the technical wrestling earlier.
The smoke.
From Deeb. Might have hurt the knees of the Queen.
And to Serena's credit, did her homework, studied, knew the source of power for Queen Aminata was those legs. To the early attack, but how about that upper body? Oh, shit, oh my.
1, 2, and Serena kicks out in 2. Fans appreciated that because that lariat was something else. 1, 2, a 2 count.
Well, you're a busy man tonight, Tony Schiavone. You got in-ring interviews, you got all things going on. I can't wait to hear what the top-ranked contender, Swerve Strickland, has to say.
Yeah, it's going to be phenomenal. That match coming up against Hangman Adam Page on Wednesday.
Hang on, they're messaging me about
somebody had to be number 2.
The delivery here.
And I know there's been some debate, fans of AEW, about whether it should be Hangman Page or Swerve Strickland. Number 1, number 2, and either way, they're going to settle it. I can't wait.
Here you see our trio's big main event coming up. There's a 1 count that time. Give Queen a lot of credit. She's trying to win this match. There's it's basically an armbar here.
So my college roommate went to Guinea, West Africa.
All right.
After graduating, part of the Peace Corps. He heard about Queen Aminata and sent me an email. Said the fact that any athlete came from that poor a region with basically nothing.
All right, let's hope
as great as she is,
hope they find it.
Testament to her. She had to do
nope, something he says every day. God is good.
She's trying to pull herself up by using Queen Aminata.
Yes.
Oh,
good clue, Panda.
That time, staggered Queen.
Interesting strategy from Deeb here. After she was arguably outpowered by Aminata, instead of trying to go back to
top dollars on 4 songs.
She's trying to compete in terms of
nice.
Oh, nice snap on that suplex.
Again, just powerful legs.
Dang, what are you listening to it on? Is it on YouTube or what?
She's gonna try it again. Look at this.
It's an 8-song album.
Wow,
I didn't know he even makes music.
Here's the 1.
I should have known though. He sings pretty well. Every time I hear him sing, I'm like,
1, 2.
It's on YouTube and everything. Nice. Might have to listen to a song or 2. You have any recommendations?
Oh, look at that string.
Oh, he doesn't sing on it. He raps. Oh, I would think he would sing.
Collision continues live here on this Saturday night on TNT, and right now in the women's division, Queen Aminata is giving the
so far it's been 7 minutes is how long this match has gone.
Return from the injured list, a year and a half in the making.
Ooh.
And boy, she's being mightily tested here in her second match back.
Ducks the lariat that time, does Serena. Ducks it a second time, more momentum.
Full head of steam.
She got her own lariat in, did Deeb, after getting the momentum off both ropes.
All right, 1 second, guys.
So the idea of Serena Deeb getting, wait a minute, Deeb, get with me, Nigel, Deeb. Come on, Nigel.
I don't think we'll see it on the t-shirt, but maybe. Oh.
That was the home run shot right there. That big rolling forearm put Queen Aminata down.
And this Deeb's opportunity to try to take away that strength advantage that Aminata had.
Never any panic with Serena Deeb.
Highly methodical offense in here. Textbook Deeb on the apron. Oh!
Serena Deeb with a guillotine choke that time. Dropped the back of her head. The fans respond. And here goes Serena once again. Swinging neck breaker by the professor. And a 1, 2.
You wargame out all of these scenarios, don't you, Nigel, when you're a great veteran wrestler like Serena Deeb?
Absolutely. The match could go in any direction. Oftentimes, it's not about having the best strategy. It's the adaptability. And here, if Deeb hits this, we've seen it before.
Double underhook, tries to pick her up.
Looking for the Deeb tox. Oh, instead.
It's 1, 2. It's Queen getting the 2 count. And Serena with a side headlock.
It worked.
Hang on a second.
Trying to backslide is Deeb, but
oh yeah, they told me I
Queen will
should
not let
refrigerate
it
it.
happen. She turns.
Betrayed as Paul Heyman reference? Thank you is the one I like. Ah.
1, 2.
It wasn't defense, it was offense.
This might have to be the 2 we check out.
A headbutt from Queen Aminata. What a matchup we are seeing in the women's division.
And Queen Aminata has been on the doorstep of a big one, and she's about to get it here.
There's her hip attack. Those strong legs comes through. She always follows it up with a knee. Oh, she missed it.
Very awkward landing for the Queen.
Serena did her homework on that. She knew what was coming up next. And moved out of the way. Oh, look at this.
Have a seat.
It's going to be a figure 4, it looks like. Using the ring post.
Serena Deeb like a hitman, wrapping the legs around the ring post
Listen to the
there.
refrigerator, 1 second.
Again, focusing on the strength of her opponent, that leg power.
Deeb back to the attack once again.
Oh, could she hit it this time?
Yeah, we're going to find out.
Oh, no.
Boy, a tougher test than last week for Serena.
Nice block. A block of the Deeb tox.
A really tough test for Serena Deeb this week. Oh, wow. Whoa, again, connects.
Wax on, wax off.
Absolutely, that's what that was. And now Deeb.
Uh-oh. She's looking to put her away here.
For the Serenity lock, and that's exactly what she's doing.
Oh, jeez. She's softening up this leg.
Just the prelude to the Serenity
I could have given the Queen whiplash, but Serena protected her. Way too long. 10 minutes. 11 minutes.
Well, we'll see.
So option 3 wins again. Is it gonna be where like I can't even do like the timing of the matches because every match is gonna be over 10 minutes? It's like I try to get around how predictable the matches are and by doing something else, and then I do something else and that turns out to be predictable too. Gonna have to figure something out. Maybe the FTR match won't be as predictable of an outcome. We'll probably just do the straight up outcome of the FTR match, who wins. Was that her first match back? I don't think so. I think she wrestled last Saturday, but I was watching the Rumble, so I didn't see it. I'd have to look it up. I still put Serena's back in the title because I'm hyped she's back, man. And Queen Aminata wrestling her to that much of a match, it does kind of make sense because Queen Aminata has been doing some good work recently, and she is getting talked about. But I still would have liked it to be under 10 minutes. Oh yeah, we got the supplies. So there's gonna be a cooking stream after Collision. but it's not going to be very long. It's not going to be very in depth because what we're doing tonight is preparing stuff for the next cooking stream. Because what I got is you have to do it the right way, or else you could mess yourself up. How did I win? Because the match was more than 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm glad Deeb is back, and I'm glad that she got that win right there, because that puts her, with how few women's matches there are, one win can probably skyrocket her up to maybe like 10th place in the rankings, and then if she wins again, maybe she'll be like 5th or 3rd or something. So any win is going to really matter in the women's division. Yeah, I'm so glad she's back, and I'm so happy that she's not having seizures anymore, because that's what kept her out so long. She started having seizures that she never had them before, and all of a sudden she just started getting them. So that's scary, you know. You can't be wrestling if you're gonna have unpredictable seizures and stuff. But luckily she went to neurologists and stuff, and they figured it out. So she's cleared for action now. I was so happy to hear that. I really think she's the best, like the best technical wrestler they have. They have wrestlers that have more of like a, a marketable look, I guess, or you know, people like Julia Hart and Brett Baker and Toni Storm and stuff like that. But as a pure wrestler, she's just tip top to me. Could definitely see her possibly coming back to WWE. Because they've kind of gotten rid of that, a lot of that stuff you could tell that she wasn't cool with back then. Remember when she talked about her, like she got implants because of the company and all that? It doesn't, it seems like maybe she'd have a much better time being back in WWE now, but this is probably the best place for her, honestly.
You know the new rankings are out. With that in mind, let's bring out the
go.
#1 contender for the AEW World Title. Along with Prince Nana, here is Swerve Strickland.
Oh, dang, he's actually here and Nana's here. Swerve's house. Swerve. Nana's back. That's awesome. He wasn't here last time. Hit the beat. You could hear him saying, "Hey." You didn't know that? Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. I think she kept a lot of it to herself until she got that the like clearance, or that it was working. Because I just found out about it recently, and I actually have been asking about her. I bet you a lot of people thought that she was around, but she was just in Ring of Honor or something. Because you know how they have a bunch of women like that, like Athena and what's her name? Starks, Billy Starks, and some other women who are over there, and you don't see them on TV. So I bet you a lot of people thought that that's what was up with her, but no, she was having major issues.
Atop the wrestling world, but big business coming up this
Wonder if
Wednesday.
Hangman's here.
To Tony Schiavone we go with Swerve.
Swerve. They should make Schiavone do the dance.
It's the third match.
Do the dance, Schiavone.
Hangman on page #1, #2. The winner goes on to Revolution to face world champion Samoa Joe for the AEW World Title. Here with Prince Nana. Welcome back, Prince. Wanted to get your thoughts coming up on the match this Wednesday.
Hey, Tony, you know it's Black History Month, right?
Yes. Happy Black History Month to you.
Yeah. You know, Black History, the celebration of the achievement of black people in all industries, all avenues, all walks of life, right?
Yeah.
I'm noble enough to really show appreciation and recognize all the people that paved the way for me to have the opportunity to stand here right now and talk to you.
Yeah, that's real.
People you may know, such as Ron Simmons.
Oh. Dang.
You know what? How about I even shout out my friends that made Black history, you know, like a Kofi Kingston.
Oh, yeah.
What up, Kofi?
What up, Kofi?
And how about we keep it in-house a little bit? How about, like,
Yo, let's
talk
go.
about some of the people that's been
I did not expect to hear this.
wrestlers on the planet. And holding down a brand.
He might hurt himself if he moved that way.
Whooping ass. I'm talking about the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, Athena. What up, sis?
There you go. I was just talking about her. Whose house?
And very
Goki's
soon
house.
we're going to add another name to that list, right? Whose house? This Wednesday, I got the opportunity to accomplish something that I said that I was going to do the second I stepped foot here in AEW, and that is become AEW World Champion. Now, I admit, y'all.
Yeah, Swerve gave Kofi a shout out on AEW. He did.
Very horrible, terrible things. Irreprehensible things, actually, a matter of fact.
Irreprehensible?
But I had to do those things to get here, standing right where, talking to you and all that. And I wouldn't regret any of it.
What about the assertion, I want to bring this up to you, that Hangman Adam Page says that you cannot beat him without the help of the Mogul Embassy?
Whoa, Tony, you're moving real wild.
Tony, you're moving.
Now, about Hangman Page.
I like this, man. They've let the second half of the show be more story oriented.
On my quest to being great. This is a man that has left scars on my body. This is a man that's literally shed my blood. This is also a man you're talking about that I've beaten twice now. Hey, but you know what it is. You know what they say, third time's the charm, right? Hey, maybe this is the time where finally, when I put Hangman Page behind me once and for all, I move on and I become Black history. And after I do that, I move on to Samoa Joe at Revolution, and that's when I become AEW World Champion.
And when it's all said and done, the Mogul Embassy is going to be on top because we're going to be right there beside the boss.
Why did you sound like Dusty Rhodes a little bit right there?
Now you understand.
Willie Mack, yeah, he's
Mogul
good.
Embassy is family. That's right. And business, right? That's right. Yeah. And trust me, I want you there right by my side.
I'm going to be there.
Ringside.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
No interferences.
Oh.
Because there's going to be no more excuses. Is that right? Hangman Page? I'll see you Wednesday. Whose house?
Swerve Strickland says no interferences. Nigel, I believe him.
The rise of him, dude, I've been telling people. I remember when I tweeted about him way back when he when him and Keith Lee were still together, and he had just started acting heelish a little bit, and I tweeted about him, and he liked the tweet and everything. I've been on it for a long time. I liked him way back, like a long time ago too, but I could just see that there's something about him that the crowd could get behind here.
Ready, go! You're technical, huh? Ooh, technical. Well,
Ooh, technical.
you're the only one that can be technical. See? Didn't see it coming. What is it now, woman?
Woman.
Hello.
Hello.
I was just wondering if you
Tony
watched my
Storm.
match on Saturday.
Darling,
Darling.
when you've seen one women's match, you've seen
Yeah,
them all.
that helped me want to watch
Have a seat,
Dynamite. Swerve is a beast for sure.
You, and I will hear you.
He's getting his body together too, man. He's looking better.
Sniff you,
Sniff you.
and I will taste you. But first, you will see me. Luther, book me a public workout. It's time to show the people just how technical I am. Come, children.
Oh my goodness. Yo. Upgrades. La, 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 la. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yo.
La, la, la.
And the streak continues. Hashtag Team Gritty.
Oh my goodness. Yo, 17 months. LBD, thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Red Velvet's here. Panda would say, finally something good. Who's she fighting? A girl dressed in all blue. Of course. Vert Vixen, nice. I didn't even recognize her from that far away, but now I know. Vert Vixen. It's a little bit of a homecoming tonight.
Against Julia Hart, got a great Taekwondo background, but this young lady named Red Velvet with
thank you so much, man. Welcome.
victories under her belt.
How about the Dukes?
Yeah, we're doing a little mini cooking stream tonight. We're going to
so let's set the stage for Wednesday. Timeless Tony
we're going to be
Storm
preparing
thinks
some
it's a
stuff.
public workout. It's actually a competitive match against the double
So I hope you guys will be here. We're doing it after Collision. Oh my god, leg. Single leg drop kick just destroyed her face. Go with the Flavor Town. Heck yeah.
And we know how dangerous Red Velvet is. Those two combinations
Do I have Vert
may
Vixen?
be
Let me see.
those two together as a combination may be trouble for the world champion Timeless Tony Storm.
I have
the Cazadora into a side headlock. Wow, face planted her did Red Velvet.
And I have a feeling, Nigel,
gonna
Red
help.
Velvet heard those words from Tony Storm and saw it as
There you go.
disrespectful.
Versus Vader.
Possibly because she has come out here with a fire, tenacious, and right now though, Vixen looking to cause somewhat of an
Do a
upset.
prediction on this one.
Any given night, anybody's
Give it
got
a-
a puncher's chance.
Absolutely. Here's another Cazadora, and this time
Give it the regular treatment.
There you go.
Wow. 1, 2.
As we saw Vert Vixen on Collision last
Or
year,
Red.
and everybody has been impressed with her.
All right, we
Just
got 2
all the
minutes, guys.
physical tools you could
2
ask for.
minutes. 2-minute warning.
Size advantage
What do you
here
got?
over Red Velvet.
I think it's
Danielson versus Hechicero is the number one most anticipated part of the night. Wow, I expected FTR and Garcia versus Christian Cage to get some votes. It hasn't gotten any votes at all. Wow.
Well, I mean, take a match against someone like Vert Vixen with the size, with the ability that Vert Vixen has, taking this right
How's the stream so
before
far?
a
It's
big
cool.
match against Tony Storm.
I just got a bunch of groceries delivered. They only didn't have one thing I ordered. Unfortunately, it's a pretty big part of what I wanted. But it's not. It won't end our ability to make what we're trying to make. And I should be able to get it before we assemble everything. Got you, dang. All right, well, that's over with. Stir it up, stir it up.
There you see what she
That's where Julia Hart's gonna come out. Have Julia Hart come out here, man.
Julia, Athena, and that tournament. I'm coming for all the gold, baby. Let's stir it up.
Oh. Tony Storm is facing Red Velvet on Dynamite. That's the workout that Tony Storm was talking about. If I would have known that, this would have been a wrap. Chef Gritty, yeah, he gets to don the hat again. Yeah. That's pretty awesome. I like that. They're starting to roll with this women's division a little bit. Hopefully it's not because they're trying to make it look good because they're signing Sasha Banks. I hope it's just a lasting change that doesn't have to do with any one single wrestler coming in, and they just need to build a credible challenger for her so she can come in and do the Saraya and win the belt, and that's it. I hope it's just a lasting change that's going to make this women's division more of a credible option for people, because when TNA is like leaps and bounds better than you in anything in wrestling, it's time to start thinking about it. Not that TNA is bad, but it's just, dude, you got how much more money than them? You got how much more resources than them? How many more athletes do you have than them? You should have no excuse, you know. Just do the dang thing. Is Dudley gonna help? Dudley's gonna be there. How do you know they signing Sasha? I don't. I'm just saying, like, I'm noticing a change in things in the women's division, and it feels like we've known how Tony Khan books this women's division. It's been no secret that this is one of the just most underappreciated, underserved women's division in professional wrestling right now. And for them to make such quick changes and things to be on the up and up like they are right now with the women's division, it kind of feels like there's a reason for it. And I hope that's not what it is. I hope that Mercedes comes here, but I hope that's not the reason why they're kind of tidying up the place. You know, like, oh, you know that your mom's gonna check your room, so you clean your room real quick and you throw a bunch of stuff under the bed or whatever so that your room looks nice. But it's like there's still if you don't form those habits, it's just gonna go right back to being all messy and stuff. That's what I hope this is not. Chef Gritty, yeah, I'll be doing the stream on Twitch, though. I won't be doing it on YouTube because I'm gonna use some background music and I don't want to get like copyright struck or anything. Sasha is training with EO. You saw that? Where'd you see that? I did see Sasha training, but it was that one video that we saw a couple weeks ago. It's commercial break right now, by the way, guys, if you're wondering. That match ended earlier than the prediction did, so I had to delete the prediction. Then she opens the closet door and it all falls out. Yeah, she's buried under a pile of toys and stuff. What's my Twitch? My Twitch is it's GrittyUrbanSaga, all one word. Here comes Christian. Basically my name here, but just all put together in one. Christian Cage. This guy is just, he's doing such good work right now. He made me care about AEW more than I did. His performance, his attitude, his promos, his feisty, just dirty, he's just been doing it, man. And Luchasaurus is here. You know what I thought about? Remember, I make those the Godzilla into wrestlers. If I did Luchasaurus, it would just look like him, basically. Just be him.
Daniel Garcia are ranked 4th in the
what's this dude's name?
trios action.
Buddy Wayne? No, Nick Wayne.
Match in the rankings. And of course, Kill Switch in there.
Nick at Night. Do the dance, Daniel. Where did he get that dance? And FTR. Rawr. FTR has smoke? Uh-oh. Are they jumped? No, they're not jumped. Okay. I didn't see them. Whenever they hit somebody's music and I don't see them walk out from the back almost immediately, I'm like, uh-oh. Are they beat up backstage? Daniel Garcia. And FTR. Follow the rules. That's what FTR stands for to me. Follow the rules. Although they've been not following the rules recently. Christian is on the best run of his career. I've missed a lot of his career, so especially the TNA stuff. So I would like to be able to say that, but I don't know it for a fact. I'll believe you on it though. They had unopened Woo Energy. I like it. I like how recently they've been having the Woo Energy on the desk, but it's been opened, so it's like somebody's drinking it. Let's see here. Where's he at? Scott Dawson. All right, we're going to do a plain old prediction on this one.
GFY School of Parenting. I think I've got a brochure here somewhere. Here at the GFY School of Parenting. Don't worry, they'll get over it.
Pretty sure this one's going to last for a long time. So we're going to put about 5 minutes on the prediction.
Stretch, measure, however you would like it. Nick Wayne's mom.
Look at Nick Wayne here, taking it to Dax. Now, Nick Wayne, of course, the youngest wrestler in AEW history to win a match at 18 years and 37 days. Wow. And that happened back on July on Dynamite. And he, at that time, teamed with Darby Allin. And he just got what for chopped out of him.
All right, predictions are open, guys.
Here we go, Nigel. Here comes your man, Christian Cage.
Christian. Why do you say it like that? Christian.
This is the epitome of manhood, of fatherhood. And as I mentioned, he's going to have his online parenting class. And if you sign up now, Tony, you get a signed 8x10 by Fatherhood Monthly's DILF of the Year 2023.
Stop it, DILF. 1, 2. And Dax almost won it right there.
Dang, this is a feisty match already.
1, 2. Christian used the legs to get out of it. Oh, and a kick to the midsection.
Tell you what an emphatic way to shoot up the rankings in the trios division with a victory here.
Absolutely. Roll up. 1, 2. Great counter wrestling here by Dax Harwood.
Tactical retreat.
A tactical retreat. Best heel so far, yeah.
We're gonna see the big guy here. Nope. No, he didn't.
The thing is, I feel like he gets the right reaction too. I feel like a lot of the heelish people in wrestling right now get very they get very cheered, especially in AEW, because they're some of the only people to show personality. They have a babyface problem here. So the heels get cheered all the time here. You do heelish stuff and you get cheered for it because it's like, well, at least you're showing some personality. I feel like Christian Cage gets the right type of heat. You know, he gets booed, he gets just jeered. I just feel like he gets the right reaction that a heel's supposed to be getting. Young Bucks didn't even start that beef. It was Cody. What beef? Oh, the FTR stuff. I know what you're talking about. What in the wide world of sports did I just see? Nick Wayne just did the Dana Garcia dance.
And FTR had eyes on Killswitch.
Yes, they did. He was going to come in and stop the dancing, and they cut him over the pass. This match, this main event trios match, continues in picture. Don't go away.
Do the dance.
They're all going to dance.
Oh, I want to see this.
Do the dance. FTR did the dance with Daniel Garcia.
You see, you can learn some things from FTR, but then FTR, Nigel can learn.
Oh, dang. Nick Wayne's chest is already lit up.
Why do you have that look on your face?
My grandmother once said, if you can't do something well, don't do it at all. Case in point.
It's hard to argue.
I danced like a 4-year-old at a birthday party.
Well, all sugared up on cake, that'll happen.
Sledgehammer blow in the back.
This crowd is alive tonight, gentlemen.
There's something else.
Well,
they really are.
And you understand why the greatest TNT champion.
I think FTR would be above that.
Is here. They've been calling for Christian Cage since we started tonight. We want Christian.
Well, they do what they're told though. I bet you that was like somebody else's idea.
What are you talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. And look at Killswitch. Tag is made, and he brings.
And life as a professional wrestler means you're gonna have to do some things you don't want to do.
Talk about teaming together. Look at that.
I would say there's very few wrestlers who get to say no. That won't work for me, brother. You know, you got to be pretty high up the food chain to be able to do stuff like that.
Was renamed by
Missed the Jurassic Express intro. That was cool. Yeah, Remaster, you know it. That's everywhere, though, man. In every company, every professional wrestler is going to have to do something they don't want to do. It's just like any job.
The opportunity to compete for the title, but wasn't allowed to hold the title. Didn't deserve it.
I'd say even self-employed people have to do some things they don't want to do, you know?
Christian Cage endured so much punishment from Adam Copeland and ultimately left that night as TNT champion.
Yeah, and he's down, but he's not out. Here we go.
They've told some good stories in AEW, man. I'm glad AEW exists. It's allowed for some stars to really get a platform that just might not have ever happened for them. It's just life, yeah, it is.
It's a great time to remind fans.
Do the flex. Christian's in pretty good shape too.
The opportunity to see us in London.
I mean, he's not Copeland, but definitely keeping it together.
We're also going to be coming back to Canada in the month of March. We've got a big year planned here for AEW, both domestically and internationally, as it were.
I gotta thank you guys for supporting the stream recently. Thank you for helping me to hit the tip goals. That has allowed me to do special things like cooking streams and things. AEW had nothing to do with that, Ringmaster.
And right now, the trio of Christian Cage,
Oh, we're burning it down. Yeah. Burn it down. Damn it. WB, thank you very much. I see you. You're whittling away at LBD's life bar over there. LBD's the chat champ. Standing tall right now.
Do you think it was short-sightedness on the part of Daniel Garcia and FTR to sign up for a match with the patriarchy?
Oh yeah, Goki knows. Tomorrow is Vengeance Day, guys. I hope you'll be here for NXT Vengeance Day, the pay-per-view. That pay-per-view is about to be a movie, man. Like Trick said. I'm looking forward to Vengeance Day a lot. Oh, Nick Wayne has some HBK-inspired pants on. Tomorrow is Vengeance Day, and then next Sunday is my Super Bowl Sunday, and more. But Super Bowl Sunday live stream hangout during the Super Bowl. Oh my God, Ringmaster! I don't. Oh. But they already got a guy from WWE, right? I think they already brought in a guy from WWE, and that's why their production changed.
A crash and burn by Christian Cage. And now for Daniel Garcia, you see the encouragement from Dax.
You'll be working tomorrow? I see. Gotta make that money, man.
Daniel Garcia to reach out and to look to his left. Look for Cash Wheeler.
You know, I'll keep you up to date.
In your corner, there it is. It's Cash Wheeler. It's Nick Wayne. Cash with a left jab. And a right cross. And a drop kick on Kill Switch. Kill Switch is not
Oh,
illegal in this.
no, Manhattan. Christian's down. Nick Wayne getting lit up over here. They're jumping Nick Wayne in.
I want to see some more drop kicks here. Wait, the Prodigy gets caught.
1, 2, no. Almost close. Side headlock, shoots him off. Leapfrog, tag is
Nice
made.
tag.
Didn't see it though, Nick Wayne. Did they do that well or what?
It is Prodigy.
No. Luchasaurus said, nah, get that out of here.
Not legal.
is just
so strong.
For holding both men and shoving them both down.
What do you do against a guy like Kill Switch?
You hit and run is what you do, and you stick and run, so to speak.
Oh yeah, Kill Switch. My bad.
Oh, come on. You know FTR will take on anyone, any team, any man.
They're not smart, I'll give them that. Oh. That's how you do it.
Kill Switch and two.
Ooh.
Well, Nick Wayne is the legal man here.
Sunset flip. Ooh. Good job, ref. Oh, this ref's starting to put on a little bit of weight. Noticing he's expanding a bit. He's not Turkey Burger. No, quit that. Oh gosh. That could have been bad. I thought Nick Wayne was gonna go face first into the top of the ring post. Oh no, what's this? Yo, we're going Franken? No way. Okay, I thought we were gonna Frankenstein. Jeez, man. Yo, that's superplex. Turkey burger for rep of the year. At least this rep could see, yeah. I appreciate that. This show really tightened itself up in the last hour here. But it's more of what I normally say about AEW. It's a show of two halves. Very often, not all the time. Choke slams. Jeez. Wow, Dax kicked out.
Fans, this match will continue once again. In picture, stay right where you are.
Another sensational main event here this week on AEW.
Follow the rules. Follow the rules.
Christian Cage, Kill Switch, the Patriarchy against FTR and Daniel Garcia.
If you continue to call him Nick Wayne, I will text Christian Cage.
What do you want to call him, Nick?
The Prodigy.
The Prodigy.
Yes, he was rechristened as the Prodigy by Christian Cage, his father. And if his father calls him the Prodigy, everybody else should call him the Prodigy.
If the man wants to be called Clay, he can be called Clay. There we go. Thank you very much.
What the hell we got?
Oh my goodness.
Neck breaker that time, and Christian Cage.
Very clean neck breaker by Christian.
You are just all eat up with Christian.
Center of the ring, man. Just super duper clean veteran tactics right here. Kind of want a turkey burger now. And I'm not hungry. I'm good at advertising, Portman. Maybe I should get an agent to put me in some commercials. I'm gonna hire the same agent that that Pedro Pascal guy has. He's in everything. If I get that agent, I'll be set for life.
Who is the better man?
Who's the better man?
Who's the better champion?
Wow. I mean, it's a coin flip, Nigel. Let's
what are you talking about?
A coin flip? You're saying that Christian Cage and Adam Copeland a coin flip is who the better man is?
The better man? Okay, listen, if we're talking about, what are we talking about, ethics?
No, he's trying to drag you into his dark
This is the Wagent?
of Christian Cage fandom.
The Wagent. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you.
Just lights out tight match.
I was like, wait, what?
Pushing each other to the limit here in this trios matchup.
The Mandalorian. His agent is the man.
I'm really impressed with the Patriarchy.
How can you not be? Maybe you should have a word to your boy, Daniel Garcia. You could make me write an application or at least go to the GFY School of Parenting.
Is he going to be the first person who's been in Star Wars? If they actually cast him as Mr. Fantastic, I'm hearing he's like the front runner to be Mr. Fantastic in the new Fantastic Four movie. if they cast him as Mr. Fantastic, will he be the first person who is in the DC universe, the Marvel universe, and in Star Wars? Is there anybody else who's already been all three? I know Oscar Isaac has been in Star Wars. He was in the X-Men. He was Apocalypse, and he was also in Moon Knight. He was Moon Knight in the Disney Plus Marvel series, but I don't think he's ever been in DC. Wonder who's gonna be the first person to be in all three.
I'll tell you what, the Prodigy, part of the incredible core of future champions in AEW. Look, we saw Hook earlier on. We're seeing Nick Wayne, the
Gosh,
Prodigy,
this is tough. He was in Dune too. Batista's been in Dune. Batista's been in a lot of stuff, but I don't think he's been in DC yet, and I don't think he's been in Star Wars either. Did it just start? Warzone? No, it's been on for an hour and 51 minutes. Yeah, Zach, I think you're right. I think Christian's team is going to win here. I think they need it more. Stay on top. He was in Bond, yeah. That's true. Dang, man. Now I'm really curious if anybody's been in all three. The DC universe, the Marvel universe, and in Star Wars.
I believe they did. Meanwhile, the big guy on the floor, we're talking about kill switch, hit his knee very hard, and he's in trouble. And
you know what?
Like a handicap, a 3-on-2. This is it here, boys.
Mark Hamill, maybe. Has Mark Hamill been in Marvel at all? I know he's been the Joker. In voice acting, he's been the Joker. That kind of counts, and he's definitely been in Star Wars. But I don't know if he's been in Marvel. Pete Davidson's agent? Oh yeah, that's true. Pete Davidson's agent is just... Yeah, maybe that's what I need. Dang, big boots. Slap you. Yo, teardrop suplex, Saito suplex. So get off of my son. Christian runs up and just tugs him off. Like, get out of here. Welcome, Warzone. Yo, Robert, thanks for welcoming people. Tom Hardy has done all three if you include his Force Awakens cameo. Oh, yeah. Yo, but James Bond was in that, right? Yeah, but he hasn't been in any of the rest of it. Tom Hardy was in... Oh, yeah, he was in Batman. Yo, that's good, Excalibur. I think you did it. I think you did it. Nice dive. Brain Busters. Who are you going to call? He got it? No. It's a feisty crowd tonight. I like this crowd.
Yeah, we can see here some of the cohesion finally between GG, FTR with the assist. Out comes Wheeler to the outside.
Emma's a good roll in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. That's not DC. Natalie Portman's been in all three? Natalie Portman's in Thor, right? Yeah. What was she in DC? I don't remember her in DC. What was she in DC? V for Vendetta's DC. Oh, that's a great one. Good job. Wow, we got a tic-tac-toe. So we found two people. Tom Hardy and Natalie Portman. That's awesome. Yo, we did it. Good job, guys.
Such a young age, he got a better replacement
That's awesome. We got a male and a woo male.
And she should know better than this.
What, to hitch her wagon to
a
the
guy,
gold mine?
A guy like Chris.
I like that movie a lot too.
You could argue it's survival.
I forgot that was DC.
It is evolution.
Evolution, my ass. Oh,
Ooh, slap you. Ooh, slap you again.
No, you're right. See, there you go.
Roll you up.
1, 2, no. And the prodigy got out. Ducks low.
Oh, gonna hit him with the kill switch? No.
And Garcia. Not today.
Flips out.
Use of that time. To the gut. Oh, big
Swinging neck breaker. Dude, this is a freaking showdown at the end here.
match continues.
I'll tell you what, kill switch is
Nick Wayne's got some.
down here along the fence on the near side.
Well, he hit his knee first, and then he tried to get back up.
Got some gas in the tank.
Hasn't gotten back up since Cash Wheeler dove through the ropes and crushed him.
What's Garcia thinking here?
I was thinking the same thing.
Is he going to the top?
It looks like he's going to go to the top. Christian Cage meets him there.
Come here.
Oh,
Bash you.
turnbuckle, and kicks away. Harwood from behind.
Woo! Woo!
Back and forth on the apron.
Oh, this is just breaking down. This is chaos. Ben Mendelsohn. Who was he in DC?
His version of a cutter.
That's what he caught him. Drove it.
Nice stuff.
So Christian tried to eliminate Dax as Nick hit Wayne's World with the Christian Cage assist.
Well, let's take a look at it one more time, Nigel, and take a look at what happened to Daniel Garcia.
Lying in wait, and after Cage shoved him off, perfect timing to ram the jaw of Garcia into the mat.
But he didn't win the match.
Typically something Garcia does, going to the top rope like that.
Right, you're right. Didn't win the match, though.
Oh, I bet you know who else probably did it. Oh yeah, he's in Dark Knight Rises. He's the guy who's like, oh, you think you're in charge? Is that the guy?
The big choke slam. Kill switch missed.
Do you feel in charge? Is that him?
It's the ring post. Here comes the TNT champ. There's an
Yeah. Cool. Oh, it's done, dude. No, it's not. Wayne's right there. Wayne? Cutters.
Holy smokes.
This is savagery, man. There's so much going on.
What an incredible trios match for our main event.
Wait, look at this now.
From father to son, a true family tree.
You know who else has probably done it? Is that guy who played Star Killer in The Force Unleashed. Wait, yo, Daniel Garcia got the win. FTR and Garcia won. FT Garcia. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Wow. Okay. This was a good match, man. It was good. It was you know, the normal type of chaos that you get out of these multi-man tag matches, but everybody involved was bringing it, and it was feisty, and it looked like people trying to win a fight. And those are the things that I think we need more of in these multi-man tag matches, not the choreographed stuff, because it just makes it look like, wow. This was a good example of how multi-man tag matches can be viable and be fun to watch. I really like this match. Yeah, the guy who played Star Killer in The Force Unleashed. What the heck is that guy's name? I'm sure that he's been in all three in one way or another. He probably voiced somebody in a Marvel show. He's definitely been in Star Wars in one way or another, and he probably voiced somebody in a DC animated movie. Because he's definitely a voice acting type of dude. Andy Serkis? Oh, dude. Yeah, maybe Andy Serkis. What's that guy's name? I can't remember his name right now. He's like the voice of somebody in. I don't know. Got a solid finish as well. Yeah, it wasn't nonsense. Do the dance. Christian is forced to stare at these guys doing the dance. He holds up the title like whatever. Oh, it's a tornado tag. Sting! That had a good last hour. The first hour wasn't bad, but it just a lot of the matches went a little too long. I think that if they cut down the first two matches by maybe 20% apiece, would have had a much better outcome if you'd have like distilled it down to its very essence of what they were trying to get across. And then on top of that, they could have fit like one more thing on the show, one more like maybe told the story of Serena Deeb before her match to get people on her side and all that. I don't know, anything. I don't want to fantasy book everything it could be, but I think that's something that could help AEW overall, is if they just cut down the match lengths by maybe like 20%, not all the time, but just more often. If they'd cut down the match lengths by like 20%, they'd give you 20% more time to showcase characters, showcase storylines, showcase ambitions and backgrounds and histories and things like that. Because this is supposed to be an ode to wrestling, right? So if you could maybe tell us more about the people's history and what made them who they are and who they trained with and all that, like I feel like that would be more of like a good seasoning to the show, to where you learn more about where these people are from, who they trained with, what they've gone through, what drives them, and you could maybe have somebody catch fire off of stuff like that and make new stars out of people's stories, instead of having to try to make the stars in the ring all the time. It's hard to stand out when you have some of the best wrestlers in the world and you're trying to stand out in the ring. There's other ways to make people stand out, and if you had 20% more time to do things like that, the crowd's going to get behind people more. Look at who's popular right now: Christian, Tony Storm, Swerve, Sting. They're people who have tangible characters. They have tangible stories. They have tangible drive and charisma to them. The people who are over are the people with that. They're not just wrestlers. So you'd be able to make more characters and more people that people are going to pay money to go see than just see wrestlers. So I think everybody would benefit if they would just cut the match lengths down by like 20% and then use that 20% to like get people into who these people are. And not make it all about, oh, I'm going to win. I'm a person who likes to win. I'm going to win. I'm going to prove myself. Like, it's like, dude, we know that. That's like a chef saying, I'm going to cook today. Thanks, dude. Why are you telling me that? I know that. Is there anything else you want to tell me, maybe? Like, you want to tell me where you trained at? Oh, you trained under a master sushi chef in Japan? Like, that's cool. Tell me more about that. Now I'm getting to know you. Now your cooking is sounding more interesting. Not just, oh, I'm here to cook. We know that. You're a chef. Thanks, And if they had 20% more time to tell those stories, then you'd have 20% more, or even more than that, interest in people as a wrestler, as a character, as a human being, as an entertainer, instead of just, oh, I can't wait to see this match be good. Because that stuff has a very finite shelf life, and on top of that, if there's nothing to go with it, you're just sitting there watching more of the same thing. Let's have a little chat with Dudley, Detective Dudley. about that time. Let's get it. Let me find out what you guys thought. All right, so if you watched AEW Collision along with me tonight, I would like to know what score you'd give it out of 10. Everybody in the chat. This means YouTube chat, Twitch chat, every chat, any chat. It's Grapple chat. What's up with that? Let's find out. What would you guys give this out of 10? Keep in mind, as usual, the highest score I will take is a 8.4. The lowest score I will take is a 7.0. So anywhere between 7 out of 10 to 8.4 out of 10 is all golden. But outside of that, you got to get inside of that. Let's find out what you guys thought. I'm going to make this a pretty quick episode because, like I said, we're going to be cooking after Collision here. So I want to be able to get to that as soon as possible, especially since there's some stuff that I probably need to handle quickly, not leave out. 7.78 says WB. It's the WB. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Is WB owned? Is CW owned by WB? I feel like I ask this all the time. Does that mean that the WB is going to have WWE and AEW under their umbrella? That's kind of crazy. I know they currently do in certain countries, but not in America. That's kind of crazy. All right, so 7.78. Thank you, WB. 7.5 says Portman. 7.5 is alive. Thank you, Portman. Let's see here. Ringmaster says 7.7. He says just the trip just before the finish line. I like that. Ringmaster, thank you. Robert Stone says 7.6. Oh yeah, pick up sticks. Robert Stone. Now he sticks and stones. Thank you, Robert. Goki says 7.8. Oh, that's great. Goki, thank you. Ryan says 7.8 as well. Got a little trend going here. Ryan, thank you. Excalibur says 7.5592. Oh, we got the panda paw. Thank you, Excalibur. Zach, or anybody in the YouTube, would you guys like to give a score? Because I'm going to be closing this up pretty soon. I'm pretty sure that Panda's not going to give a score for this because I don't think she really cared about it, except for like maybe Red Velvet and Julia. I wonder if Panda likes any of the guys in AEW. She mentioned Keith Lee. Maybe she likes Keith Lee. 7.9 says Zach. You got it. All right, guys. 10 seconds left. Please place your score in either chat if you'd like for it to count. I'm going to add all these up. I'm going to give you guys my score. I'm going to add all these up, and then I'm going to divide it so that we know the average score. And that average score will either be getting them a point for tonight, getting them a half a point for tonight, or getting them no point. No points at all. We shall see. Yo, Henrique. What's up? What's up? Rock versus Roman Reigns in a WrestleMania 40 WWE Undisputed and Universal Championship. I don't think they've confirmed that yet, but I think that that's pretty much the that's pretty much what they're hinting at a lot, like very, very much. I'm down with it, man. I think that that's the biggest money match. That's the biggest marquee matchup that you can put. And you know, WrestleMania is it should be about that. It should be about the biggest match you can make, and also it should be about good stories and stuff. But I think there's more than meets the eye that's going on here, especially after we talked about it today. It sounds great to me what I think J-Rock came up with it. I like it. I like it for the maze. On MLW pay-per-view. In the crowd? Don't tell me. I don't want to know yet. When did this happen? Uh-oh. Did you just tell me something I didn't want to know? This is something that I couldn't have seen yet. But then again, we didn't check into MLW last night, so I don't know. Hope you're not spoiling it for me. All right, 10 seconds is up. So I'm going to give this a score of a 7.7. I think that the last half of the show really helped. The first half wasn't bad, but as I've said, and I've already explained my reasoning behind thinking this, and behind my feelings for what kind of got in the way of my enjoyment of some of this. It's just about like match length and credibility of the challengers versus the amount of fight they're putting up versus people who are already like tenured and recognized as like world beaters. Some of it made sense tonight. I'm not going to say all of it was out of place, but it's when it happens multiple times in one show, it starts really adding up. So maybe once would have been okay, but they did it like 3 times tonight, where the challenger got a little more and got a little longer match than I feel was necessary to get the point across. And there are ways to get the like, oh, this person has what it takes, but just not tonight. There are ways to get that across without it being a very long match or overly long match. And I just think that it takes a little bit more effort to distill a match down that far to where it becomes apparent that the person has what it takes, but without giving it like all the time in the world. So I feel like there's just a next level of effort that's required that is just not being utilized or not being met. And I can understand that. You got one guy booking 3 separate shows, and he's owning this and that, and he's over here and over. I can understand that there's a level of effort that's just impossible for a human being to hit when you have all kinds of previous obligations and things going on. So it's not that I don't understand why it is. It's just it doesn't have to be that way. And if I don't bring it up, then I'm just kind of just sitting here complicit. Like a lot of the audience, you could tell a lot of the audience that AEW has, they will praise and they will absolutely take you to task and take down anybody or try to destroy you online if you have anything bad to say about it. And so there's like this shield that Tony Khan gets to live behind when it comes to constructive criticism. And when you think everything's right, it's hard to improve. So I don't want to be that way, so I'm going to bring up the things that are taking me out of the show or making me not as invested in characters, invested in matches as I would love to be. So I got to give it a 7.7. I think that's right around where this episode's at. Just a little below a full point, but a half point sounds about good to me. And if half your show is good wrestling mixed with storytelling, and then the first half of the show is basically just good wrestling, and some of that wrestling doesn't make any sense to be that good or to be that competitive, then I feel like you didn't quite get there. You almost did, though. A little bit more storytelling in the first half and a little bit less competition, a little bit less of a competitive showdown would have been great. Let's do the math. This was not a bad show by any means, and it's a show that I would possibly watch most of it again. I probably wouldn't watch the whole thing. Let's do it. 69.3392. 3392. Is that Panda with like a thumbs up or something? Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. Divided by 9 equals. I think it's exactly my score. Look at that. 7.7. That equals a half a point. The math has it. And one of the things that I love most about this wrestling show or this wrestling review show is that it's not just my opinion. It's a bunch of people's opinions. Anybody who's in here to watch the show, it's your opinion, and then mathematically divvied up. So let's get them there. Let's get them there half a point. That's good, man. I think this is their first chance of the season. So they've done a good job. Stay on the board. Get on the board. Julia Hart on 10. She was here. But, well, she was on the Titantron. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know if the MLW show this week was a real show or not. We're going to have to check in. There we go. Collision with the 0.05. Got it. So far, every show that's had a chance has gotten on the board. That's a good start to the season. This season will end after WrestleMania, by the way. So it's going to be a little bit shorter season than usual, I think, kind of. But it should be very eventful, especially if every show can keep it up like this. Let's go. All right. So thank you guys so much for being part of the festivities here. Make sure that you, if you're on Twitch, I'll be going live with the cooking portion of the night, and then we'll be getting back in here for the rest of the stream as well. If you're on YouTube and you want to check out the cooking stream, get on over to my Twitch channel. I will catch you guys after this. The stream's going to go off because I have to start streaming from my phone to do the cooking stream. So the stream's going to go down, but it'll be back. But that was the chat.